Good evening, citizens. Welcome back to Batman Arkham City.
Citizens of Arkham, as I speak, there is a new inmate entering my facility. The more nostalgic among you will recognize him as Quincy Sharp, Mayor of Gotham and failed warden of old Arkham Asylum. Please provide him with the welcome he deserves.
That doesn't sound good, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I don't get it. Why would Strange arrange for the mayor to be sent there? Scrub that. How the hell did Strange even manage to have the mayor arrested?
I don't know, Barbara. But I am going to find out.
I was going to say that it's finally time to get our cure from Mr. Freeze, but apparently it's time to rescue the mayor first. If you'll look around, there are a couple of things here that show that the Joker's thugs have been a little bit busy. And, well, let's just say the Bowery may not be so much in the Penguin's hands anymore. Still, with the line launcher, there's a few things we can get here that I wasn't able to get before. One of which is, if you hop on top of this subway entrance, you can shoot the line launcher straight across into this. If you're feeling tricky, you can also do some clever gliding, but I'm not feeling too tricky.
What's wrong? Run home to cry to your mommy.
Of course, all the noise does get the guards' attention, but they're not gonna be doing much.
Yeah, you better run. You come back, I'm gonna kick your ass, Batman.
You know what? That's that one I will respond to. Nah. I'll just let him think about what he's done.
Man's probably dead by now.
There are a couple trophies I want to pick up on the way over, just because, it's really convenient, you know? Happen to be in the same area. Can't really argue with it, right? It's all about that convenience. I want to say there's something else in the middle there, but I'll come back for it later. There will be a more narratively convenient reason to come back for it later.
Batman, come here. Ain't we already locked up? I don't think you understand the arrangement we have, Fish. You're supposed to be the one who does what I want. Last thing I need is some ugly
We'll go
son
and
of a
help
bitch
out this
coming back
political
here
prisoner in
and telling
distress,
you got
and
beaten
then
up by someone else.
we'll take all the thugs threatening Quincy Sharp to task.
I can't just let them all think I've got some whiny little...
Ah! Help! Stop, please!
He is not going to stop screaming this entire time.
Help me!
I remember you from the asylum. You personally ordered a 6-week course of electroshock therapy to cure my more violent tendencies. Well, guess what? It didn't work! Don't do this to me! I'm the mayor, for God's sake!
All these thugs are armed, which could serve somewhat of a challenge. You could throw a smoke pellet, but there's actually something neat. You know, these generators we've been seeing around? They can also, well, draw metallic objects towards them.
Two-Face wants to talk to you before anyone else gets to you.
Meaning I now have 5 unarmed henchmen to take care of.
I don't need your help, Batman.
No! Please, no!
I want to know all about Strange, and how you're tied into all this.
I'll tell you everything! Strange came to me back at the asylum. He told me he had friends. Powerful friends. The sort of people who could make things happen. All I had to do was turn a blind eye to his experiments and work on my campaign. He said his friends would ensure that I won.
Who are they?
I have no idea. I never met them. They funded everything. Money was no problem. All I had to do was set up Arkham City and put Strange in charge. It made perfect sense. The scum of Gotham needed to be punished. It would be my legacy.
Strange has been removing anyone with evidence against him and sending them into Arkham City. Enjoy your legacy.
Bruce, I'm seeing massive spikes on your suit's biometric analyzer. Your health. It doesn't look good.
I just had a chat with our old friend Quincy Sharp. He confirmed that Strange is working with someone else. I'm going to find out who.
What are you talking about? You need to get that blood to freeze now.
I will. I just need to.
No, you don't. You need to go back to the GCPD. Please, Bruce. For me?
So it looks like we've had a little watcher this entire time, and as before, well, he likes to watch.
We have been watching you for a long time, Batman.
I believe that makes this number 3 out of 4. So we should have one more time we see him, and maybe we'll get an idea of what the hell he's doing, huh? In the meantime, we did have a new side mission pop up. The cops inside the Iceberg Lounge have a new toy for us, and we'll be grabbing that before we go too far here. I thought there was a camera here, and there was, but I already took it out at some point. But you'll notice there's this red panel over there. I can't unlock that yet, but there is a riddle to be solved. We'll just solve a few more trophies on the way back. The cops have holed up inside the area where we actually fought the Penguin inside the Iceberg Lounge, the actual lounge portion, and you know, they've managed to hold up pretty well there. But they have a toy for us to pick up there, which we should be doing.
Hey, Batman, can you hear me? It's Officer Jones back at the museum. Hope you can hear me. I'm using one of the radios Penguin's crew are using. We found something in Penguin's stash that the boys think you might be interested in. We're holed up in the Iceberg Lounge. Swing by and we'll show you.
This is definitely something worth picking up.
No wonder some of the freaks choose to eat people instead.
It is one of the more critical things you need for finishing riddles. You really can't get all the Riddler's challenges without getting it, so if that's your kind of thing, you should definitely go for that as soon as you see it.
I know you're lying.
I'm not! Please! Don't hurt me! I'll talk!
Good night.
A little bit of head trauma never hurt anybody.
You said you could get us in the Iceberg Lounge. You said it was full of all the good stuff.
It is. Look, I don't know what's going on. Those guys in there used to work for Penguin. He found out they were undercover pigs. I heard they worked for Gordon.
What are they doing in there, then?
I don't know. Maybe Batman saved them. When I last saw them, Penguin was hanging them over a shark tank.
He's really got a shark in there? Man, I thought that was just a story people told to keep him sounding all scary.
No, he's got a shark and some kind of pet monster. Hell, he had everything.
I was going to do the reverse batarang real quick, which is something you need for Riddler challenge, but this is another one. If you use the smoke pellet on enemies in melee, they'll all get disoriented, and, well, they'll punch each other, which is nice to watch. There'll be plenty of opportunities for the, for the reverse batarang later. I mean, it's not like it's going anywhere. But the smoke pellet, you know, sometimes the game just conveniently sets up these opportunities for you. You know, it'd be a shame not to use them.
Please don't lie to me. I only just got Riddler's last informant's blood off my face.
Oh God, no. I'll tell you everything.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Get the hell out of... Oh, it's you. Door's unlocked, man. Come on in. You came back. Cool. I guess you heard the radio.
I did. What did you find?
This. Tom over there thinks it has something to do with mines. He used to work bomb disposal. Figured you could use it.
I'll take a look.
And so with this, we have a new upgrade for our disruptor. This one will allow us to remotely detonate mines. This applies to the Riddler's mines, which will replenish itself automatically over time, but it also applies to any normal mines that you find, which one's a bit more common than the other, but I think the ability to destroy any mines, you know, the regular mines, is pretty damn useful myself. This gentleman has a one of the Penguin's trick umbrellas, and hopefully he knows how to handle that thing. Maybe he doesn't. But if you look around the area, there's not actually too much to see. Looks like the Iceberg Lounge has definitely closed business for the night. Aside from, you know, destroying some penguins. There is another riddle to pick up here on the left, or the right. I'm bad at talking. Bunch of top hats. One of the penguins' favorite accessories. And straight ahead is an opportunity to try out our new toy on some Riddler mines. Normally you wouldn't be able to get past these, because as soon as you blow them up, you know, with, you know, your body, they just replenish themselves. However, if you use the disruptor, they don't come back. I'm not sure how that works, but it works. You can still only blow up 2 mines before the disruptor needs a cooldown time, so you'll have to be careful with, you know, which mines you're blowing up in the event you're finding multiples. But there's not too much else we can do in here for now. A lot of these trophies require more things, which I don't have, so we'll just have to come back later. In the meantime, let's finally start making our way over to the GCPD building, where we'll rendezvous with Mr. Freeze.
Ring, ring! What are you doing, Babs? I thought we were friends, working together and all that. You know, from where I'm lying, desperately clutching at what's left of my life, it seems like you betrayed me and started working with the walking icebox. Well, two can play at that game. Try and get back to that double-crossing snowman in the GCPD without my guys blowing your pointy head off. I double dare you.
Sounds like the Joker's, well, nuttiness has once again come to the forefront. But, you know, I'll get distracted again. Now that we've got the disruptor, there's a couple things we can pick up here, along with a couple riddles we can solve. Not to mention the gentleman there in the glowing green seems like he probably has something of use to tell us. We just have to take out his friends first. There's probably a couple different things I could do here to speed this up, but it just happens that, you know, exercising patience is the safest way to get things done. I could use the disruptor on him to disable one of the guns, but I'm actually going to need both charges of that in order to get the next Riddle trophy that I want to get. I could batarang him, and it would work, but, you know, if I sit here and think long enough, something will come to me.
Seen how many copters there are now? It's like every day there's more. What's Strange up to?
You really don't want to lie to me. Tell me about Riddler.
I don't know much, but I'll tell you everything. Don't hurt me.
If you're lying, I'll come find you.
So these mines you find on the ground here and in the area we're going to are a bit different. These Riddler mines actually, yeah, I'll go back for that. These mines are not planted by the Riddler, and they will not replenish themselves. These are just kind of one and done. Still not something you want to run into if you can help it, but it's nice to have the option of tanking it, right? Someone heard me, but I have no idea where they are, so must not be very important. I did see there was a riddle to be solved here, so I want to grab that before I go too far. Just, you know, while I'm thinking about it. I don't actually put together what it is right here, even though it's right in front of me, but I'll get there. Just maybe do a little bit of fighting first.
Look out! It's Batman!
So, this is pretty much what I'm looking at here, but it's not the right angle on it. I'm actually pretty much on the wrong side. So if you hop over to the other side, you know, where you see the crazy sale prices sign, that's actually what you're looking for. The Jezebel Plaza, well, that's nice to see and all, but yeah. Then I think for a second it's the Bank of Gotham because crazy prices and bankers are jerks. I don't know. This is not my proudest moment. So then I come down here and I see sale on crazy prices. Ah, yeah. Anyway, this gives us another level up, which I should use. Yeah. At this point, I don't really have too much more to grab. I've already got all the gadget and combat upgrades. Off camera, I did pick up one of Catwoman's other combat upgrades, the special combo whip trip. So really, all I've got left to upgrade is the combat armor and the ballistic armor for Batman and Catwoman. For now. There's still a few more gadget upgrades that I'll have to get over time. All in all, been a little while since we talked to our good friend Mr. Zaz. Maybe since we've been ignoring his phone calls so much, he stopped calling. I hope not. Still, the Joker mentioned that he's got a couple friends on the way for us to take care of. Which, you know, he wasn't lying. They're definitely here. This is actually a spot where I'm going to spend some time grinding on another one of the Riddler's challenges. Something I don't really get a chance to do much in the main game because, well, it's the Batclaw Disarm. It's an upgrade I picked up quite a while back. But fact is, I just haven't had much reason to use it. Normally I don't get spotted, so I don't have to disarm people. There's a trophy we can grab down here. This one does require the wire walk upgrade for the line launcher. What you'll do is you'll shoot over this way and start the wire walk before you get the end, and then while you're on top of the wire, you can fire your wreck at this generator, which will push the ball upstairs.
Hey, Bats! I've been thinking. It's probably quite difficult for you to find your way through Arkham City in your current state. I don't think you need me to remind you that you're dying, right? The solution is simple, really. Stop fighting these idiots. Try a different tactic. Kill them.
Oh, it's nice to see that Joker's trying to give us advice. Well, it's not a bad idea. It's not a very good one. Yeah. I don't notice how close that thug is before I try to take out his buddies, so I'll have to tackle that from another direction. It's not entirely necessary to take most of these guys out, honestly. It's not exactly that the near side, it's just that we're moving so quickly in between all these areas. It's not going to do much. You know, but there's the remote battering. Plunks him in the back of the head, finishes the Riddler challenge, and he thinks we're shooting at him from the other direction, which I'm okay with. But all three of these thugs are now heading back their own merry ways. And since they're, you know, none of them conveniently looking at the last place they saw me, this should be fairly easy.
Never figured him as a chicken.
The last one will turn around pretty much right in time to get a glimpse of me. But, you know, hey, that's why I got the Batclaw Disarm, right?
I want answers. What's Riddler planning?
No, please! This is all he told me!
Thanks.
No need to really screw with the guys on the lower landing.
Hi, Bats. Now don't go all silent on me. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You just need to get over this non-killing thing. Let's face it, killing is so much easier than putting all that effort into keeping them alive, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway. The Batclaw Disarm is pretty easy to use. It's just... most of the time you're not going to be using it because at a point when you when it occurs to you to use it, you're already in somewhat of a failure condition, so to speak, for the Predator challenge. And usually getting spotted in the Predator rooms is, well, a problem. So, yeah, it totally works. It's very effective. It's just not one of those things you think of to use often because, well, most of the time you're not going to have a reason to. Still, it's nice to have the option. Particularly because the Riddlers loved it so much he decided to make a challenge out of it. But all you have to do is disarm 3 henchmen and they're pretty much easy pickings to take out. Of course, since the Riddler's thugs have moved into this area, there's also a much bigger selection of Riddler balloons to take care of. I'm not getting all of them just yet, but it's something I'll have to come back for, because, well, they're not going anywhere, right?
Face or legs? Which one do I break first?
No, look, don't hurt me. I'll talk.
Of course you will.
Oh, Batman's just such a sweet talker. Anyway, we find ourselves at our final destination. Why don't I hop in and take a quick look around? Nah, I got things to get.
I'll tell Harley you said that. What? You heard. Quinn's on her way over. She sounded real pissed. I don't think Joker's holding up too well. She's coming over to try to hurry us up. And when she asks what's stopping Joker getting his cure, I'm pointing at you.
But it's not my fault.
You can tell her that.
You're kidding, right?
Do I look like I'm kidding? No way I'm taking the fall for you not being able to defrost an ice cube.
Okay, look, just stall her. I'll get this thing open. Somehow.
You need to hurry up. You don't want to still be doing this when Quinn gets here.
I can't do this with you yapping at me. Just shut up already.
So I'll wait for this thug on the lower landing to turn around one more time, and then we'll take care of these thugs. The one downstairs and upstairs. And we'll go ahead and grab that Riddler trophy behind this lock gate up here. Most of the time you see these kind of halfway lock gates, or you know, just a random security panel on the side of a sort of looks like a rooftop entrance. It's the Riddler playing with you. It doesn't take too long to take care of, but it's something to keep an eye out for. If they're not locked down with the security rooms, they're usually blocked off with some walls that need to be blown apart. But neither one poses much of a threat. It's just, you know, padding the time. I guess I didn't pick these up before. There is one riddle here for the, well, the bat signal. Hasn't been used in some time, though it looks like. There's also one, if you look off far in the distance, you'll actually see Old Arkham Island. And you can still see some of the plants from when Poison Ivy had her, well, little outburst. And if we come down here, now that I have access to the line launcher, there is one more riddle to get. You can find the old parking spots of H. Abrams and Commissioner James Gordon. And a Catwoman trophy that we just can't pick up, but she'll be able to climb across the ceiling whenever she gets here. But enough of that. Let's make our way inside.
You need to hurry up. You don't want to still be doing this when Quinn gets here.
I can't do this with you yapping at me. Just shut up already.
It's the freaking bat!
Why do you keep doing this to me? It's like you idiots spend every single day thinking up ways to leave me bitterly disappointed. Harley, when you get to the GCPD, kill a couple of them for me, will you, dear?
No problem, sweetie.
This trophy's actually a little tough to get to. Mostly all you have to do is, you have to be able to hack it from a distance away, which, once again, if you don't have the cryptographic range upgrade, you're not going to get it. But if you do, you just have to find a clear line of sight to the security panel, and you'll be able to unlock it no problem. You don't even need the strength upgrade.
Ring, ring! Kill someone already! Kill, 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 kill! I can see it in your eyes. The anger, the frustration, the hints of repressed sexual tension? Oh, hang on. Is that just when you see me? Ooh.
Anyway, that'll be about it for this video. Please join me next time when we say hi to Mr. Freeze. Man, there's Hez.
Prisoner's here, sir.
Very good. Send him in.
But we haven't got the suit off him yet. He's dangerous. Are you sure?
Of course. Victor Freeze and I have much in common. We will be fine. Welcome to my facility. Please, take a seat.
I prefer to stand. Why am I here?
Oh, Victor, there will be plenty of time for that later. Right now, I wish to get to know you. Discover how you came to have such a frosty outlook on life.
I have nothing to say to you. You may have taken my weapons, but my suit still has considerable offensive capabilities. I will freeze the marrow in your legs. Each bone will shatter and fracture while you remain completely aware of your impending paralysis, begging me to end you.
I don't think that you will do that, Victor.
Really? Why not?
Simple. If you hurt me, your wife will die.